Welcome back to the land of chats and roughly drawn 90s cartoon characters that have faded into obscurity everywhere except for in my heart. This is another one of those rare, hopefully to be more frequent, occurring Bansha solo specials where I sit in a dark room and talk in a low, sultry voice to my computer for a full 8 minutes. As a kind of an update, I just wanted to let anyone watching know that with Ruby's schedule tightening up for the remainder of the year and spooky season just a few days from being official in my household, there are likely going to be a lot more videos of me just rambling. Because it's a little harder to coordinate schedules when everyone's got something to do, you know? One thing no one prepares you for when you start doing videos like this is how utterly awkward it feels to just talk to your computer. Like, it almost feels like I'm whispering to someone, since I'm not in our usual setup of sitting a room away and still somehow peeking on the audio. Very, very weird. And if anybody walks in on me, they just kind of grab what they need, grab what they came for, and then get out. But they stare at me the whole time. And I get it, it's weird. Because at the end of the day, I'm just sitting at my kitchen table, staring at a video of something I've drawn and mumbling to a computer like a madman. But it's no less nerve-wracking or embarrassing than someone coming in and just giving you that wide-eyed stare as they rummage about the room and take what they wanted. For anyone that doesn't know, this character is Puck from the Gargoyles series, released by Disney from 94 to 97. One thing in particular you might have noticed about the base sketch is that it looks pretty similar to the one I did for Marceline a couple months ago, and that would be because this was meant to be something I did for Pride Month, before I eventually opted into throwing Frankie into the mix, because I was looking for a ace representation and came across a very short post of asexual characters, and Puck was listed, even though eventually I think I found that was incorrect. Either way. Gargoyles is a weird little comfort series for me. I've seen it a few times. Every few years I'll go back and rewatch it, and to me it just doesn't get old. I do think this is only the second or third time I've ever drawn anything from it, though. So that's a little bit surprising, considering I've been watching it for almost 2 decades. I know a lot of people got excited not so long ago at just the idea of Disney doing a reboot, a remake, a revival, a live-action movie. It didn't matter. People were just excited. But unfortunately, I don't think that's going to go anywhere. We can dream, though. It is a cult classic. It would be kind of wild if they didn't cash in on the nostalgia, as they've done for, like, everything else. We can dream. We can hope. For the actual drawing itself, I had a really hard time with these eyes. Just the most tedious time lining these stupid eyes up, and I ended up flipping the canvas and like trying different guidelines and everything else, and I still think they turned out a little wonky in the end. Puck is a bit more of a trickster character. You can see from the screen cap I pulled of his mischievous little plotting face. He's very much a prankster, a trickster. He lives for the laughs, the jokes, even if they're only funny to himself. And you know what? I can respect that kind of life. Gargoyles itself as a series targets a lot of heavier issues. There's an episode about gun control, I guess, gun violence, not letting your kids play with guns. There's the main overarching story of these stone monsters brought into the modern era, modern for the 90s at least, and having to protect a city and a castle that is so very different from what they fell asleep to. And then we have the person that brought over the castle, I think from Scotland? The person who imported the castle, including the Gargoyles, who is just a super rich, charismatic dude who wants to pull off all these... He's an enigma, honestly. Like, he wants the gargoyles back to life. He wants to make robot gargoyles. He wants immortality. He's just some crazy dude with the money to back up his ideas, I guess. And then you have the police officer, Elisa, who befriends the gargoyles and takes them on, I don't know, kind of as pets. And then eventually they went from just having gargoyles to talking more about the lore of the gargoyles and the Fae folk. This is where Puck comes in, technically, as one of Oberon's children. There are a lot of good characters in this show. Like, from the humanoid characters to the non-humanoid characters. A lot of well-written characters, in my opinion. Or at least in my younger opinion. Again, could be the nostalgia. But, I think I've always really liked Puck as a character. Puck and his, alter ego. But like I said, I just kind of go back and rewatch every couple years. It's nice, it's fun, it's comforting. There's drama, there's romance, there's crimes, there's fighting. It's very action-packed. It's a lot of fun. I encourage people to watch, personally. It is, however, deeply rooted in distrust, discrimination, because obviously they're monsters in Manhattan. Like, humans can't accept different skin tones. How are they going to accept, like, literal monsters roaming their streets? Even if the monsters are there to protect them, you know? Gosh, the more I watch these videos of myself drawing, the more I realize I have no concrete order to do things. I just do things however I feel like I want to that day, and that is kind of upsetting as I'm watching it. I think I talked about this in my last Bansha solo special. I love to see my own improvement. I love to see everyone's improvement, but with my improvement, it makes me feel, kind of warm and fuzzy. But that leaves me for some unwarm and fuzzies for some videos that have yet to come out. Because I'm in sort of an art block currently. So all of the coming videos are going to be videos that I drew months ago, some of them back in January, and I have definitely improved since January. So the quality of some of these drawings are going to be pieces are going to be a little all over the place. Just bear with us. Hopefully something will get you through it. I don't know, man. I guess that's gonna do it. If you have any comfort series, let me hear about them in the comments. If you're down for more videos like this, or the ones where we're yelling at each other over my laptop, just go ahead and hit the subscribe, give it a like, thumbs up, interact with us, and we will interact back. And that's gonna wrap for today. Thanks for watching, if indeed you still are. And I will see you next time. Bye-bye.